job, Pepper. Not only are these animals strong and fast on land, but you can imagine they need those attributes when it comes to powering through the water. Now this behaviour is called porpoising, and it's a way that seals and lots of other marine animals get a quick breath of fresh air, travel at high speed, change directions really, really quickly. Now they need to be able to do all those things because, well, the ocean can be a dangerous place. And apart from man's impact, seals need to be very aware of large predators, such as the killer whale. And there is another animal, Pepper.
Thank you very much, Addie. Now, as Addie said, this here is Mitchie. Just like Pepper, he's a California sea lion. But where Pepper is the most junior member of our family, Mitchie here is the biggest and the most experienced. Do you want to say good day to everyone? Thank you very much, Mitchie. Well, just a moment ago, Pepper did show us all that shark impersonation, but seals make excellent hunters themselves. They have strong, sharp teeth, but they prefer to swallow their fish whole and head first. That way spines and scales don't get stuck in their throats, and they can fill up fast. Now, at his peak, Mitchie here eats over 13 kilos of fish a day. He may not use those teeth of his for chewing, but he does have a great set of them, so I'm sure that you'll agree he's got a lovely smile. Just gorgeous, Mitchie. And with all that seafood in his diet, there's some pretty bad breath to go with it as well. How's your breath, Mitchie? Yeah, it's pretty terrible. But in actual fact, seals are actually very clean animals. They do like to keep themselves well groomed. That's not too hard for them to do. On their hind flipper, they have little claws or nails. This built-in hairbrush can reach almost every part of Mitchie's body. Now those softer front flippers do an excellent job for grooming as well. Pepper demonstrated how strong and powerful they are. But they're also big and they're soft, which means that they make a perfect little face washer. Gorgeous Mitchie. Well, now that Mitchie is looking a little more presentable, he'll come across the front to get a bit closer to you all. When he gets there, I want you to pay particular attention to those whiskers of his. Mitchie will show you all just how much control he has. End of Mitchie's nose, on the count of 3, I need you all to shout out whiskers. 1, 2, 3.
Whiskers!
Very nice, Mitchie. Well, each of those whiskers has tiny sensitive nerve fibers at its base, which assists with the sense of touch, which is what helps seals to find their way through dark and murky water to track down fish. Now, the best way that I can get Mitchie to show those whiskers at work here at the zoo is by asking him to balance his ball up on his nose. As he does so, you'll see his whiskers wrap around either side of it. They're not strong enough to hold the ball up, but they do detect which way it's falling, so he knows how to move that flexible neck and spine of his to keep it balanced up on top. Pretty tricky behaviour to learn. Mitchie's pretty good at it though, so if you manage to get all the way back up onto the wharf, I reckon you should all go crazy for him. Let's see how he goes. Nice start, Mitchie. Awesome work, Mitchie. Well, our oceans are home to over 1 million different species, and they all live in a very unique balance. Mitchie's got a little bit of symbolism for us there, showing off his unique balance. Thanks, buddy. But if we upset that balance of the world's oceans too much, the damage may be irreversible. No matter how good seals are at finding their food, they may simply not be able to survive. You see, seals are well equipped with those whiskers, terrific hearing, and sharp vision. They can also hold their breath underwater for a lot longer than we can. So you may well assume that it's easy for them to find a meal out there in the wild. What's going on, Mitchie? Do you want to come up here? Now, Mitchie's slid on down to the side of the pool here, and he's going to take a quick look in the water for us. Do you want to have a look, buddy? Any fish there, mate? Nothing at all. But unfortunately, that's becoming more and more the case for Mitchie's wild cousins as well. You see our oceans being overfished, and many of our large fish stocks may have already disappeared for good. So it is getting a lot harder for wild seals to come across their next meal. They are clever animals though, and they're coming up with more ingenious ways of finding food. Some seals, for example, have been following fishing boats and have been stealing food from fishing lines and nets. So to help demonstrate this, Mitchie's headed on out the back. He's found himself a piece of netting. And as he'll demonstrate for us now, this is an open invitation to play for an animal like a seal. Often an item like this will have fish caught up in it, so it is a pretty tempting treat for a seal. Of course, they don't have hands to free it out, but there is another way that they can get that fish loose. work, Nietzsche. Now this may... Awesome effort for Connie. Even a fair splash for the front row, and for me, just as well as a hot day. Well, today we have taken a peek into the remarkable world of some seals that have long inhabited the oceans of our Earth. Their future, however, largely depends on the choices that you make today. We need you to speak for our seals by spreading the word about sustainable seafood, and remembering for an ocean-friendly future, make sure you shop for seafood with that MSC logo. Thank you very much to the handsome Murphy for that fine reminder there. Good catch. Oh, shame. If you'd like to find out a bit more about sustainable seafood or have any questions at all, come on down and have a chat to one of our keepers at this encounter box.